I'm talking about this, I'm talking about that, I'm talking about any other future things that happen. None of those things would have happened if I hadn't just decided, why not jam outside? What's up guys, it is ENBW here, back with another video. I know I haven't done an actual video in a while, but today you are going to want to see this video. Okay, so before we get into what the item is, we're basically going to prepare the item, because as you guys know, COVID-19 is going around, we're all in quarantine. Someone who we don't know, who's one of our neighbors, but we don't really know them, came to our house and brought some huge stuff, which means obviously it has to be disinfected. Because even if we do trust him, we don't know who he's been around, so we have to disinfect. Is this enough? Yeah. Oh no. If I die, it's your fault, okay? Okay. Alright. Anyway, when she saw it the second time, she thought that is definitely not enough water. So, I filled it up more. It used to be 1 liter, now it's 4 because it has to be 4 because the corrosive materials have to be evenly matched with water, and since water isn't that strong, I guess, I don't know how it works. I don't know. So you guys are probably wondering why I'm doing these disinfectant things. Well, I'll show you. Those things right there. What are they? Well, you are about to find out. It's cleaning time, baby! Woo! In case you couldn't tell, these big boys right behind me are pretty heavy. So we're waiting till my dad gets home before we put them down the stairs. And now that all the speakers are disinfected, I can take the stuff on top downstairs. Okay guys, so now we're back in my practice area, aka basement, and there are my amps. Okay, so let me just walk you through what he has graciously given me. So first of all, we have this amplifier. Now the strongest amp I have is 28 watts. This one right here is, I think it says right here, 700. But then again, it says MX after that, so it's probably not watt. It's like 80 pounds. But anyway, this is just a topper for the stereo. The actual sound doesn't come out of this. The sound comes out of the stereo. Your wireless system for your mic, right there. It's one. You got your other wireless system for your mic, wireless microphone, another wireless microphone. I'm pretty sure we have some other cords. And then there's one more cord. So the big thing that I got is this. This is a soundboard. It's a mixer. Look at all the audio choices I have to pick from. Now, I've never really used a mixer before. My friend does know how to use it, so I'm probably going to ask him if he can, like, run it down to me. But yes, this is a microphone mixer, and you can put 4 microphones into it. That's what those black holes are. Here's something that you really need to think about. None of this, and I mean none of this, would have happened. And I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about when that stranger came over and jammed with me in my driveway. I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about any other future things that happen. None of those things would have happened if I hadn't just decided, why not jam outside? You guys want to know the real story? You wouldn't watch this video if you didn't want to know the story. About a month ago, my mom basically told me I had to go outside because I hadn't been outside in a while. And I was like, no, but I want to drum. And she said, no, you can't drum. You have to go outside. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I decided if I couldn't drum inside and I had to be outside, put 2 and 2 together. And yeah, I drummed outside. Guy drives by in his truck, hears it, goes back to his house, grabs his guitar, comes back, jams. That's another video for another day that already happened. A link in the description below. And then today, I decided, once again, I want to go outside. Now I'm not being forced to go outside because I realize how much fun going outside really is. And when you're a teenager and you have all the stresses of life and what's going on right now, you really want to just have fun, feel like you're a kid again. To the front yard and brought my amp out and sat on the stoop and just jammed for a bit. And that starts to attract someone else's attention. So I see him walking down a road. He's in a construction vest. His name is Daryl. He lives down the street. He tells me, okay, that's a pretty nice amp you got there. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. He's like, yeah, you got a lot of talent. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much, man. That means a lot. And he said, well, do you want some speakers? And I'm like, sure. And he basically said, okay, see you in a couple hours. So waited a couple hours, and he knocks on the door, and it's his car. He brought his car. He didn't carry the speakers, and I'm wondering why that is. And he brings me over to the back of where his truck is, and obviously I stay 2 meters away, and he's got these huge subwoofers. Bleh. He's got these huge subwoofers. He's got these huge speakers in the back, and he's got like briefcases in the front, speakers in the back. He's got these 2 huge ones. That was my face, literally. And so he shows me how to use them, but not completely. I still need a lot of help. But basically, that's the story. And if I had never gone outside, again, none of these amazing blessings would have ever come into my life. I don't know why, but I kept getting a bad feeling that something bad was going to happen to this, the speakers. So basically, long story short, now they are in my kitchen. Now I'm just vibing, you know, sitting on top of some speakers, just chilling. Not figured out how to get speakers working. I have no idea. I have to get help from some professionals with that one, so I contacted Joe from the band Morav Underground, and hopefully they can help me there. But what I did get working is well, won't she look at me and say, whoa, this is not a copyrighted song. No. That's my Bowling for Soup impression. So he nicely marked the microphone, because the microphone has 2 pieces of tape on the bottom of it, and then the correct receiver has 2 pieces of tape on the receiver, so you don't get your mics messed up. It's about 9:50, and after about 3 hours of working my butt off and trying to figure out how to get sound come out of that with help from Joe Goddett. Anyway, the Mixer, I still have to work on. But if you plug the microphone directly into the power amp, and the power amp directly into one of the speakers, it works. Oh, it works. It works. Oh, yeah. And if you unplug the mic cable and then quickly plug in the guitar cable, although sometimes it doesn't work. Just realized I plugged in the wrong cord. This is the actual guitar cord. Of course it's not working when I want to show you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, coming on this journey with me. It's been a long one, and I guess I'm still not done, but you won't be here to see the rest of the journey. So, till I see you again, which will probably be my music video, and you could be entered in a chance to win with a bunch of other people to be in my music video. I'm not going to tell you when, I'm not going to tell you where, I'm just going to tell you you could be in it. So submit at my Instagram, link in the description, but the username is IBW13. Again, thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate you guys, and I don't know what else to say. Bye!